I'll listen to you again.
I'm just looking for. We can just find each other. Are we recording? I think we're in.
Yeah, you're going.
All right.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're in now.
Oh, you don't want to get this right. It's all right. Wow. How about that? Oh, it's nothing if we don't put that on. Fair enough. Hey guys, welcome. This is the Abos channel. It's me, Darwin, here again. And I've got my friend, as you know, from the first one. His name is...
My name's TJ, and yeah, that's me from the first one.
He's one of the
You
guys.
recognize me. I'm one of the bros.
That's it. That's it.
And we're here in your abode.
Humble abode.
You're in your humble abode.
Well, it's yours as
what
well.
are you drinking, man?
I am drinking whatever was in the cupboard. I don't know, half a glass of Contro and Mountain Dew.
Cool. And we can begin like that. So how you been, man?
I've been alright, man.
What's been how are we after the first broadcast?
Hey, how about that, guys? I know for what it is. I mean, as you guys know, we're all having a bit of fun, and there's a few things that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, going to bring in a couple of mates. Going to talk about what they're about, what they've experienced, and obviously, you're going to be hearing a lot from myself, me, Darwin, TJ, Pat, and Kana. Original A-Bros, as you can say. From the first one, I know we probably got a little bit too lit, but it was a bit of fun. And I think we came out and learned quite a bit from it. But at the end of the day, we hope you guys are enjoying the listen. And we hope you guys can enjoy your time with us and carry on as we progress forward throughout this journey.
I had fun, man. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great. And it was late in the night, but that was awesome.
It was definitely late, man. Man, I don't know. I probably had us, what was it, like 12 beers in. After you left, that was like a 2-hour pod. We're like, yeah, let's keep it down to 45 to an hour. All of a sudden, 2 hours. And then at the end of it, I was like, I literally fell asleep. Like just right here on this couch. Take away the mic, I fell asleep.
Yeah. Well, we had that was a good interaction because we had so many jokes that came out of nowhere. Especially that part where we were talking about wrestling and The Undertaker, and then all of a sudden Vince McMahon was which I actually believe now he actually is the Green Goblin of the franchise.
He's so like how about it though? Thinking about it, guys, from all the topics we went through, maybe just the first one, and you might find a lot of our jokes coming through in the next one and the next one after that, but you could probably get an idea of how old we are just by talking about wrestling and like wrestling's fake. And all that sort.
Hey man, if you guys were never brought up in the wrestling, if you guys never had a wrestling childhood, I feel sorry for you. You guys missed out on what real, like, proper superheroes felt like.
Yeah, man. What are those guys? The Knockout. It's Johnny Bravo, Johnny Steve-O. Who are those guys?
Who?
No, those guys, Jackass
guys. Yeah.
Those guys did all it was like wrestling moves.
Yeah, then you had all those other guys that came after, I think it's like the Doolin something or whatever. Those Irish guys as well. And then
they did some.
You had some pretty, like, guys who tried going. Yeah, right. They had more serious stuff that happened. I mean, I didn't pay attention to it. I was more of a Jackass purist.
Yeah.
I just loved it, man. Not so much Steve-O, but more of Johnny Knox trying to stay out of the dares, but somehow getting dragged into it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, I just love watching. It's classic pranks because, I mean, growing up in New Zealand, I mean, for us in the 90s, we're just doing those things all the time. Man, I was the biggest guy out of my friends, and like I was like, like all my mates. Okay, all my friends as a kid, they were all white. Like a Russian friend, Kiwi, half Māori. They were like, oh, can we do a 5-star frog splash, please? I'm like, what? Why you ask me? Because I'll do it on you. Sad guys.
Hey, just for a bit of context, if you didn't grow up in New Zealand, there were in the 90s, right? There's several iconic things that were around. One, you only had 3 to 4 TV channels, and so we were limited on the things we watched. So everyone watched the same thing, and that's why everyone could relate back in those days. And the second part was the way you address other guys. If you're a guy, is you either call them G, bro, or what else? It was that back in the 90s.
Yeah, and then we just...
Oh, hey, man.
Just anything. Yo,
Yeah,
sure.
well, yeah. Then it evolved into those words.
I mean, you might not know it until you actually have a real discussion with someone from New Zealand and from those times, and you hear it in their accent as well. And I mean, you might be hearing it from ours right now, but those are the days when we had so much, I guess, like short version words. I mean, I know Australia's got their own, and I think a lot of ours kind of intertwine, like yeah, nah, yeah. What's a
Hard Out.
Yeah, hard out.
But Hard
Sweet
Out was
ass.
based on the Hard Out was based on that TV show from back in the day called Hard Out.
Oh,
That was about these
really?
two guys. Yeah.
Oh no, but
these two
like
guys
hard
were
out's
on
like,
the
oh yeah,
skateboard.
hard out. Like yeah. I hey, do you want to go over there? Yeah, hard out. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's how they used to talk to each
Hey,
other.
you want to go over there? Sweet ass.
Sweet as. Yeah, so just for more context, for those of you who, if you have never interacted with a Kiwi before, what they call New Zealanders Kiwis, we have the biggest vocab of slang words, and they can all mean the same thing.
Shortcuts.
If you've never ever seen How to Dad, I suggest to go on YouTube
Yep.
and look up How to Dad, and because he tells you how we say certain words, like sweet as also means chur, which also means cool, which also means awesome, which also means hell yeah, which also and you can use sweet as or chur in like multiple contexts. Sweet as means like sweet as then. Like say for example, if someone says, if you're asking somebody, hey, are we still going to this event? And they go, nah, sorry, got cancelled. Sweet as.
Hey, you still going to the event? It's not cancelled. Sweet ass.
Yeah. So it's a back and forth thing, and you only will know it in context. So New Zealand's English language I find is very contextual, and so it means like, so if I say chur meaning yeah, chur meaning all good, chur meaning
Yes.
all right, whatever, also meaning whatever.
Or get your name called out at school roll. It's Darwin here. Sure.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times.
And like coming to here and coming to Brisbane has been a big experience, an eye opener for me, because I grew up and lived in New Zealand. Coming here, people don't have that kind of extensive vocabulary or slang, where one word means like 5 different meanings.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting just having to know that here and what it's like for those who grew up here.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I feel like they kind of robbed of
Of the full experience of a kid from the late 90s, early 2000s, growing up in New Zealand.
With only 4 channels.
4 channels. Man, C4. Oh, yo, it's
Yo,
going to turn
C4.
on. It's going to turn on. Because all you'd see...
That's right.
To give some context for C4...
C4 was channel 4,
Yeah.
just so you know, and it had something on during the day, eh?
Like sometimes when there was nothing to broadcast, to put on the show, they'd just have a screen and it would just be like C4 coming soon. Like what? And that was a new channel. They had to launch that as I was like, oh yo, next month it's coming.
Oh man! But then they have during the day, like they'll air nothing, and then it'll turn on at like 4:00 or something.
Yeah, and they did the pay-per-views there. I remember watching Mike Tyson.
That's right.
I remember watching Mike Tyson do Evander Holyfield that time. I think about that time when it bit his ear, like watching it in real time.
They must have charged so little for a new channel to get people to put pay-per-view, because man, the other 3 mainstream channels, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3.
Who watches Channel 1? My uncle. I love you, man. But, dude.
My grandpa.
Yeah.
I love you.
Channel 1 is for you.
Coronation Road and East Enders were the thing. Not for a kid.
You get Channel 2, Channel 3, and it was like cartoons in the afternoon. And then when it's like Charlotte Street, that's a Kiwi show based in New Zealand and like going on for 20 plus years. But you would know it's like, oh yeah, because at this time it's 7 o'clock and that's when your parents are going to be watching. And so you had to go should be doing homework or what, but...
Man, the worst part about it is, because I didn't like going to primary school growing up. And so I always wanted to stay home. But what didn't keep me at home was the stuff they used to play on TV.
Yeah.
Man, I hated it, man. Like, you've got your cartoons until, like, on TV2, until, let's just say, 9 o'clock. And then after that, you've got just ads. You've got infomercials. You've got Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless.
Oh, man.
You guys have never seen it. Man, your parents would have loved that show.
My mom loved that. I had to record that. She'd get angry. Did you record it?
I hated that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, man.
School holidays.
You know what? Growing up in New Zealand in the 90s, you don't know what hell is until you had to stay at home and watch these TVs and not allowed to go outside. You have to watch Bold and Beautiful, Young and the Restless, and you can't leave the house.
All in a row. And
All
it's like during the middle of the day.
You can't change the channel. You have one TV. You only have one TV.
Oh, man. That is a lifestyle.
That was a life, man. And I wanted to go to school every day.
Only Kiwis have that memory in the 90s. late 2000s,
Specifically the 90s,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. They don't know, man. They don't know what it was like watching. You know, when their favorite show, when Spider-Man came on.
Oh,
You know, the old Spider-Man I'm talking about.
cartoons.
Yeah, old X-Men. You know, and then they cancelled it, and you're left with more Scooby-Doo,
New things come up, but like,
more Hanna-Barbera.
and then like coming out of that just for a little bit, but we had normal TV, like 1, 2, 3, 4 channels up to 4, and then all of a sudden Sky came along, and then fast forward another 10 years, and then now you can record a channel while you're watching another channel. Oh,
Sky Television was the cable version that came
Pretty
out,
much.
and they monopolized they monopolized a whole lot of.
and they
of
messed everything
the
up
TV
for everyone
channels.
back
Yeah,
home.
pretty much. It was so expensive just to get what was it, like an extra 2 channels, 3 channels. It was
probably
like
like
what?
10, $15.
Yeah,
Month?
per channel.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's messed up.
It was messed up, man. Otherwise, you're stuck watching the scrambled version. I think everyone knows what the scrambled version of a channel looks like because I think we all grew up with that kind of lifestyle everywhere, worldwide. I think it's universal.
Yeah.
But
Well, even that, like, see, like, for example, quickly on just on sport, man, watching the All Blacks. So we had a group chat of friends growing up, All Blacks rugby team in New Zealand, national team, and so you watch it on
it's our
Sky.
patriotic privilege to be an All Blacks fan.
Yeah, yeah, right. But like you watch it on Sky when it's live, but you watch it on Channel 1 on Prime TV, what they call it, during that time. You watch it an hour later. So I would be like, I had Sky TV at home, and I'll be like, "Yo, All Blacks," and it's the end of the game, and the boys are like, "Oh, shot D, I didn't know the score until you told me." I was like, "Sorry, man."
You know, I used
Sorry,
to
bro.
when my dad used to forget to pay the Sky. I think he got to a point where he was like sick of paying because it was just too expensive.
Mm.
And you'll watch Sky TV.
on.
You can watch a movie in the scrambled version, and you can still kind of figure out the movie because you can kind of know the dialogue. But when you watch sport, when
What?
you're sitting in the front of the TV,
Watch what?
watching sport, and it's scrambled.
Oh, that
It's
is
so
the
hard
worst.
to make out anything.
my mom, just to complain about like the cable back home and Sky TV, she'd call them up. How come you guys are playing the same movie over and over again? I'm like, oh, Mom, let's relax.
This is 2 times today.
Yeah, I just want to watch it again. It's all good. Those are the times.
That was upbringing. You know, it made me want to. TV made me want to stay outside. I don't want to be indoors most of the time. But
Yeah.
I was always in trouble because I
Yeah.
was the wild child, man. I used to always be outside
You're the
running.
eldest.
I was the eldest
What was
too.
Fatianga doing? Your brother, sorry.
My brother.
Yeah.
He was a good boy, so he was always inside as well. But you know, me being the oldest, I'll try and drag him in. So I grew up in a household with my cousins. So for those of you
Nice.
who had the same experience, man, we lived the life. It was awesome. It's awesome growing up with your cousins as well because you get to know they're essentially your best friends.
Yeah.
They're your best friends and they're your cousins. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, man.
I honestly wish I had that, but that sounds like amazing time.
Oh, bro, we used to, because we grew up in the same house, right?
Yeah.
We grew up in the same house. So it was me, my brother, and then our cousins. They're both siblings. We used to play outside in the backyard, climb trees, get into trouble. We got into so much trouble. We weren't even allowed to go outside anymore, so we still always get told to come back inside, and we were banned to go outside, but we should still do
You
it.
got banned.
We didn't. Yeah, we got banned. Yeah, we got properly banned. Like hidings. If you never grew up, if your childhood never consisted of hidings, man, I can't relate to you. You don't know what pain is.
Oh,
You don't know how to get over.
get a hiding.
Get a hiding, then you'll know how to get over pain. You'll know how to at least face your other cousins or your siblings, and you're crying and they're looking at you laughing.
Oh,
Like, you-
tell the one that I honestly love it when one of them's getting a hiding, and then the other one goes, "What?" You tell it better than me. You told the story to
Wait,
me.
what?
When the other one's going,
Oh yeah. So we used to always like if you were the guy that got in trouble, if you were the kid that got in trouble, and you know you're gonna get the hiding, and no one else is gonna get the hiding. Everyone else, like me and my cousins, like I'll see my little brother get a hiding, and we used to make all these sounds like sounds good.
what does that sound like?
Like
Sounds like someone's getting a
sounds
hiding.
like a hiding. And we
Sad.
learned that because we grew up, or my mom and her siblings and their kids, we all grew up in the same household in one giant house. And my mom's siblings used to always have that's where we got it from. We got it from them.
Mm.
And so when we got hidings, they used to do that to us.
Oh wow!
And so we passed it on. So it was more like a ritual. It was like your rite of passage,
Far
giving a
out.
hiding.
I only like because I didn't grow up a household like that, like my cousins and sort. Like my cousins are all international, family, friends. So we just grew up. It's just me and my sisters. I'm the only boy. I'm the middle child. But getting hiding, we're like afterwards. We're like, come here. Are you okay? Like, like yeah. Or if it's like the other one that we're fighting against, and you get a hiding anyway. Like, oh man, we're like, or we're just like, just be on your own. You just can't be with them because you're fighting, so you get in trouble. Man, I just go to the room and get in trouble.
Man, we used to get hidings, and then when you just think of it like you're playing on the sports field, and you're walking off because you got kicked off of you're back to sub, and then people laugh at you. That's what it was like, man. It's like you walked off the field and everyone's just laughing at you.
Oh, like got a red card going off the field.
Yeah, and because you actually did something dumb.
Shit.
But in a funny way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what happened. We got hidings, and then we'll walk off, holding our ear or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, rubbing our belly like
You got
man,
red ear because I got hurt on the
red
ear.
ear.
Oh, sad,
you will
guys.
go red ear, and then your cousins and your family will just laugh at you, man. That's what it's like growing up Islander.
Man,
I don't know if other islanders had the same experience, but man, I loved it.
I used to get a hiding from like one of my uncles. He's
Hey!
not, and I'll say it like I love you so much, but at the same time, dude is
But at the same time,
6'4".
I'll throw you under the bus.
Dude is 6'4", and he's not Pacific Island at all. Like he's not Filipino too. Look at that Englishman. This dude's 6'4", and he's got this wooden spoon. Not one that you just like
I hated that.
cooking. Like the wooden spoon that you like mix your like whatever you're cooking with, maybe. But his wooden spoon was a meter. So dude is 6'4" plus a meter of a wooden spoon. You couldn't get anywhere.
Well, he needed was it an oar?
No,
Sounds like an oar.
like it was like the one in the kitchen that you have. You look into your.
I've seen
it's
those.
It's that size.
Yeah,
but it's just extra
But for
long.
the cauldrons.
Extra long. It's not even a thick one.
Did he practice witchcraft?
Oh, dude, he's dude is 6'4", and I'm like what, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can't run.
You can't run, man. You can't run.
Oh man,
It's like it's like Zangief from Street Fighter, man.
Yeah.
You can't run from that guy.
that guy's gonna
He will
get you,
grab
man.
you. That guy's gonna get
Some stories. He told me it's random, but he told me also one time he protected the queen one time back in the days.
Hey,
Yeah,
with that same spoon?
properly.
Or he's
Bro,
the
you
man.
can't 6'4" with a wooden spoon that's a meter and a half long. You better run.
I think if he swung his arm, he'll get the other side of the flat Earth.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
But how you been, bro? You been well?
I've been good. I've been good. I've actually, looking at, where we are now in terms of January 2021. Like, I don't want to it'll probably touch base every now and then, but 2020, it is what it is. Here I am now in January, and I'm sure everyone else out there now is looking at 2020, looking ahead, and just a bit more optimistic and with hope. And that's pretty much what I've got right now. And I've actually got my hand in quite a few things in terms of being busy, and I'm really loving it. I'm
Okay,
enjoying it, and
Well, tell us about the balancing it, man. How's that going for you? Because you took some time off, man, just to recoup,
yeah.
and then just to chill out. It's awesome. Most people don't get the opportunity to just leave their job and actually just recenter themselves. I always encourage that in people, man. I think it's great
Well, I took time
if you can.
just to honest to God, just relax, and I've actually achieved that relaxation. I think I've done things like going for a float tank, which you've been speaking about,
Yeah,
and
awesome.
and it kind of motivated me to get in there. I'm gonna make a booking for this in the next week or so.
Cool. Whereabouts?
Um,
At City Cave.
City Cave.
Nice.
Shout out to those guys, and the team over there. They look after me, and
Yeah.
they look after me, and they always remember. Like, I've only been there twice, but they remember, like, I'll remember you, and then we had really good chats.
Hey, well, you're a memorable guy, man. Fuck, people can't forget. No one looks like you, man.
Yeah, because I'm short
Or
and wide,
smiles.
and I'm brown, and
Most people don't smile. That's what I noticed. It's a weird thing, man.
I know. Sometimes, like, I was at the gym today. This, the area I live in, I'm probably the brownest guy that live here,
But
and
you're the
it's fine.
proudest
I
guy
mean, like
here.
you're Pacific Island, I'm Filipino, but I'm still browner than you.
Yeah,
but
you're the brownest looking guy here, bro.
yeah, and but our gym, you know, the demographic there is it's not your young upbeat, it's your retirees and such.
I love that kind
It's
of thing, man.
relaxing.
Yeah, it's relaxing. And there are people hogging the weights. You know, you don't get hoggers, man. The only people that are hogging are the ones who are just hogging machines.
Yeah.
You know, like cardio machines.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like just walking. Yeah, it's alright. Like I went for a walk today and then put on the weights, and I mean that's basically what I've been doing this whole kind of
Just recenter.
sabbatical kind of recenter.
That's awesome.
You know, doing things that I love doing in terms of relaxing and just kind of enjoying life. I think when you do those things and you focus on those things that you can put your energy towards, I find that everything just kind of gravitates in your way. And the only thing that can stop those things are just other things. Other than
People.
that's people. I'll put that aside.
Energies.
And I'll put that aside because purely what I'm trying to do is just to enjoy life right now and just to relax and I've been like, and to tell you the truth, it's been an up and down story and journey, but for the most of it, I've loved it so much. And
This battle was awesome, man.
and looking at you, and you know, and I'm serious when I look at you in the eyes. No, but when I do,
Yeah, man.
but I also want to thank you because you've played an integral part in my life in the last couple of months, where it's been very helpful for me to just find that center.
Yeah.
And it's,
Look, man, people go their
it's
whole
amazing.
entire life. They don't get to that point until they're at their late 40s, 50s, 60s, when they've
Yeah.
already got kids and they're married,
Yeah.
and they come to realize that, man, I didn't really give some time for myself. I
Holy,
think it's important.
like massive. And,
Yeah.
and honestly, I've watched some things online. I've watched people share about themselves, like other podcasts and other videos, and just things on Instagram you see when you scroll, and motivational quotes and videos, and then it's like the moment you put yourself before you put others before yourself. Like, think about that. Everyone's ahead of you in the line. You put them, like, visualize it. You put them before you. You automatically and by default put yourself last.
Yeah.
So sometimes,
And sometimes it's not a bad thing to do that, but if you do it all the time, it's
100%, it's not a bad thing because you
Yeah.
love people so much,
love
and
people,
you
yeah.
know me. Oh, I love to the bones.
yeah. I know, man.
But it's been good, like, hey, this time has been for me, and I've been relaxing and enjoying it to the max. And I put props to the people that have been around me and taken time to shout out to me and catch up. And to be honest with you, and I've been thinking about this for quite some time now, like, for New Zealand peeps, I miss you so much, and I'm sure TJ does
I
too.
miss you guys.
Yeah, I know. Like, honest, bro.
Hey,
Straight up.
yeah, honest. That's also a word that we use back home if you're growing up in the 90s.
Tell
New
you the truth?
Zealand.
Yeah, no, honest.
Honest.
No, but I will catch up with you guys, and I'm hoping that, if you guys ever have the chance to, shout out for a listen. But also, I hope to catch up with you guys all sometime, send you a message, give you a call. I think,
Send us some love.
yeah, I want to send you guys some love. But for me, I don't know. Well, for those that know and that are listening, you guys might know. But for those that don't, obviously, my name's Darwin. This is TJ. We've been friends for about 10 years. And it's crazy. I'm going to tell a little bit more about how TJ ended up here in Brisbane. Because we live in Brisbane, Australia, by the way.
Yeah, let's talk
Queensland
about
state.
it now. Let's
Dude.
talk about it now. So wait. Well, let me just give some context as well.
Carry.
So same as you, when for those of you out there who, if you've ever taken a sabbatical, you know what I'm talking about when I say this. When you leave that place of stress and you try something different, you try something new, and then it starts working in your favor, great. And you don't go back. You don't turn back. This is what it means to go into a sabbatical. It's because you're trying to go through, like, you end up, and you're not really trying to go through some kind of form of it, but you end up coming out a better person, more of like a rebirth kind of thing, right? So I took a sabbatical. I left my last job. I went back to study. I went to do all these things that I put off for a long time, and it was good. I had a great time. I caught up with a lot of my friends. Some of them actually meant a lot more to me afterwards. So I grew my relationship with a lot of my friends even deeper. And then one day I got messaged by Darwin, who was living here at the time, and his workplace was looking for another guy. And so he messaged me, and then,
This is the guy.
yeah, and then I'm the guy. So he messaged me, and
No, dude, you messaged me.
oh, yeah, I messaged you.
How are you?
Yeah, I messaged you because
Hey,
I wanted
what's
to
this?
know how you doing, man.
And I go, dude, actually, can you get here in 3 weeks? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
How
So
amazing.
I was on a sabbatical at the time, and opportunities will always come to you if you're on sabbatical, right? It's important. Or if you ever take a break, I think that just opens up opens up your doors to any opportunities come your way. And if you're in a positive mindset, I think more positive outcomes will come your way. It's the positive outcome approach. I like that. I'm all about that, and I always encourage it in everyone else. And what had happened was Darwin had messaged me. I had a girlfriend at the time when I was there, and my family there as well, because I was really involved with them. I left that all behind. So when he told me, I made the decision right then and there. It didn't take very long for me to decide that this is something I really wanted for myself, to move over to another country and just see what it's like. See what it's like just moving over and then starting. Well, it wasn't more about starting a new life, but more of seeing of all the things that I've done in my life. What am I like doing the things that I love now, as opposed to being super stressed and doing things for everybody else?
Wow.
Yeah, I started doing it for myself. So
Amazing.
yeah, so I came here, man, and it's been awesome since. I've been on an upward trajectory ever since, so it's been great. So for those of you who have been on sabbatical, please share your stories. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. Put in
tell
the
us all about
comments.
it. Yeah, put on the comments.
Find us on YouTube.
Find
by
us
the
on
way.
Instagram at A Bros channel, or the A Bro.
We'll get
Bros
to that.
channel.
We
We'll
haven't
get to
actually
it.
made one yet. We'll get one. We'll get one. I was gonna make one,
Or even send us a
but
tweet.
send it on YouTube. This is going on YouTube.
Yeah, and a tweet as well. So at the A Bros channel, Twitter. So I don't know.
But I actually, like as you provide me support, brother.
Check the info down below.
I actually, I take a step back, and this is coming into now 2.5 years, nearly 3 years from July onwards. What's crazy is that me and TJ actually share around the same time when we actually moved to Australia. It's kind of gay, but it's we're brothers, so we came around the same time, so we do celebrate that. So heads up for the party around that time in July.
Yeah. If you guys want to be part of it, just message us.
Yeah.
Send us a comment, and then you might actually get a ticket. You might get invited.
Yo,
COVID depending, but you might get invited.
that's right. But I do want
Wear
to
your
say
masks. We get damn masks. Wash your hands.
yes. Yeah, like, don't come here dirty. Who comes to a party dirty? Come on. No. I actually want to take a serious moment and just to appreciate you, man. Honestly, I watched you arrive.
Thank you.
What is that, Undertaker a bit again? This is Vince McMahon. But I watched you arrive, man. I've watched you and make friends. I've watched you learn new things, and it's inspiring, and I'm glad you're here, man. So it's amazing, and I want to thank you for being part of my life at this stage of my life too, in our lives. We're the same age,
man.
We're both 25, and so
In my heart.
but it's good that you're here, man, and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, and we are where we are now because of what we've done before, and we are optimistic for our life moving forward. So
Yeah, so for those of you, if you haven't taken a sabbatical yet, and look, I get it. Some of you guys could be in situations where you can't. You could be raising a family right now. You could be starting your own career. But honestly, I urge you to just take some time off for yourself if you don't feel like you're feeding your own soul. I think it's really important. Soul food is your own food.
Yeah.
You make it yourself. So do that. Take some time off for yourself, and then eventually you'll come around. And there's no, for those of you who can and have nothing else but an excuse on their hands, you can just do it for yourself, because honestly it'll change your life. Why not change your life now, then change your life when you're old and miserable, and
Oh, man.
you've already you've got
Did have to
you're
be
already tied
miserable.
down.
Yeah, I hear you. Carry on.
But no one wants to be
No,
miserable, and
no.
everyone, funny, because
What
if you
if?
say,
It's the question.
Yeah, but if you say what if you're miserable, I guarantee nearly everyone can picture themselves miserable in the
Yeah.
future. So why are you living this? Why live the kind of life
Try
that you
something
already
new.
know?
Try something new.
Yeah, people say, hey, like, well, what's it like being miserable? The only time I can think of misery is before. Now, I'm not blaming anyone else in my life at that time, but I was just living the life that I thought I was living, but it was for others, and not so much for the things that I really wanted to pursue in my life, which was to be my own man.
Yeah.
You know, I think being a man is important, and I think it's really it's underutilized at the moment.
That's
like
great.
pushing guys to be men as opposed to being boys, and I think all the women out there can agree.
Well, adult life.
Yeah, even living your adult life as well.
Like, it's crazy for me because when I came here in 2016, I actually came here I actually wasn't working at the time. I had my friends, they got married. I came here for their wedding. I was here for about 5 days and just cruising around, got the rental car, cruising around with my friends, and I realized, like, I could live here, man. Literally, when I arrived back home, I was just gonna stay actually, but I was like, no, I gotta do all the setups, get all my clothes and stuff like that. But I was like, no, I'm gonna come back somehow. So I applied for a job. I applied for a job on the Monday that I arrived back home. So that Friday I got an interview, Skype. The next Friday I got another Skype interview with the big boss, and then following that it was just like, well, you got the job. When can you move? Next week I can. I said there was 4 weeks time from the last time I was there. I came back. But what was crazy for me is that I actually planned to move to Australia. It was 2016. I actually planned to move to Australia like 2013, 14. My mum got sick, so I decided to stay home and
It happens, man.
be around family.
Yeah.
And you know
Family
me
first.
above everything else. And just like you, I love my family so much, and I know people know that. But it's massive that at that time I actually was thinking Sydney and Melbourne. And then all of a sudden, come to Brisbane for my mate's wedding. I was like, yo, you know what? This is the place. It's tropical, sun, and it's warm.
It's the place. And you know what the interesting thing I came to realize today about Brisbane compared to the other states is that people don't really live in the city here.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Shorts, journals, everything outside.
Yeah, no. I mean, like,
Go to
people
the
don't
beach.
normally live in the city. You know, like taking up residences and living in the city itself.
Yeah.
People don't normally do that. Whereas in other cities, let's just say in Melbourne and Victoria,
Correct.
you live in the city.
Yeah.
And I know most cities in the world all operate that same way, but Brisbane's a little bit different. People live around the city. You live in your own houses or your own apartment blocks around the city, so you're not caught up in the metro life.
Yeah.
But you're more family orientated. That's what I like about this place as well. Is that it's metro oriented. It's not. It's family oriented. People.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, and that's
the amount of Kiwis that are here, it just makes it like.
Dude,
it makes it sound so good. Like,
no, that's what I noticed as well. Is especially with living here is on a Sunday. This is different to New Zealand. In New Zealand, shops will open until like say 6 p.m.
How about
or
it?
until 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So that you have late night shopping on Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
But here, man, Sundays, everything closes
it's
early.
family day.
I didn't realize that.
I
So you
love
told me that,
that.
which is interesting. I never thought that a place would have so much value for family stuff.
Yeah. Queensland's probably
unless it's the time.
for me. Queensland's
Sunday.
probably the best state. They look up. They look after you. I mean, like putting that like Sunday for others that don't have the family, like it's chill. But like to incorporate that, like for you, like that will work in retail or something like that, or other. You might have to in some places, but like you're given a day
McDonald's.
off.
Yeah.
You're given a day off to go ahead, go and relax, because you want. Like I think about that and future tense, like they'll look after you so that by the time Monday comes around, you're all good.
You're good, yeah.
You're happy.
Yeah, I
You're
noticed
living a
that as well.
lifestyle. You
I
know what I
noticed
mean?
that as well. I mean,
finish early.
They don't get you like it's really discouraged that you work on the weekends.
Yeah.
I guess the culture in this state is that everyone shouldn't be working on weekends. You spend it with your family. You spend it doing your own personal thing, which is great. Whereas back home in New Zealand, you are. It's not like that. You have to work.
Oh man.
Working, even if it means working over hours, overtime without overtime pay, it's crazy.
It's different.
It's different. And that's because the mindset of Kiwis is just work.
Yeah, lifestyle.
Yeah, it's the lifestyle. Whereas you come here, it's more. They have heavy emphasis on just relaxing. and taking your time off, having your holidays. I think it's because the traveling time is also pretty big, eh? But yeah, look,
Yeah,
like
because
even
New Zealand traffic. Oh man, think about that here. Like I hate going to Sydney, and my mates go like, "Oh, it's just only down the road." An hour later, come on, man.
yeah, they're down the road is like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But look, man, I was thinking about like because we're talking about family here, right?
Yeah, yeah. Carry on.
Have you been following the news lately
What's that?
about family, or just news, just about news? There's this one particular one about family. I don't want to bring it up until I just know you've been following the news. Have you?
Not so much. Maybe I have, and mind you, TV is just on just to play games or watch Netflix.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's if it's anything on my phone, that's cool. But like, hey, I think I kind of speak for everyone else.
Yeah,
Everyone
'cause-
lives their life on their phone.
Well, I do want to start segueing into some current affairs stuff.
Yeah.
Just because there's some stuff I really want to talk about because I think it's really important to bring
Okay.
out. I mean, yeah, because there's the COVID stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
You know, especially in Netherlands, they've introduced that whole 9 p.m. curfew,
Wow.
and 99% of the population is for it. You know, they're all complying. There's only a small few, 180 people here and there
Yeah.
that are rioting, and
Wow.
it's causing some
Yeah.
massive disturbance, especially as they loot
So.
and they cause violence.
Oh shucks.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man.
That is bad.
Netherlands, you never think
Yeah.
about it because
Like,
I
these
always
guys
think that.
chill
Yeah,
as.
that's right. Yeah,
Is that the place where they go, nah, everyone gets same pay, or like, nah, everyone works 4 days a week? Or is that Sweden or Switzerland?
Sweden.
I
Correct
don't
us if we're
I don't
wrong.
live there.
We don't have a fact checker with us, but please correct us if we're
Yeah.
wrong on this.
Hit
We're
us
just
up.
spitting some
Come get us.
bro knowledge at the moment.
Yeah.
but this
Well,
is
that's
But this
crazy.
is actual knowledge.
So
yeah.
9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, nothing. Go home.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
in your homes.
Yeah, I mean, I think every country
Man.
I think every state in the whole
What about
entire
Saturday,
world,
Sunday? Shit. So you can't go out
it's a
clubbing,
full-time job, eh?
bars, or anything? Damn.
Yeah, I don't think
Except
so,
for
man.
your, like, surely there's guys that are doing round the clock jobs, like, you know, for example, like roadworks.
Well, that's because COVID
who's-
skyrocketed, man.
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Bad.
Well, yeah. Well, because it was already high there, and it's even more
Oh
so
my
now.
gosh.
But even more so, going back to the news, it's even the same with the Australian Open. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
vacation-
spoke last week.
Yeah. Well, there was that girl. One of the girls. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And keep correcting me if I'm wrong.
Carry on.
But there was a girl who was being really snarky
Okay.
to the Australian officials. She ended up having it. The irony, eh?
Oh.
The irony.
Wow.
Tennis player flies over for International Open, has COVID. I mean, it's bound to happen. Should have happened.
And the one that was complaining got it. How did she get it?
Yeah, I
Did
don't
they
know.
say why? How?
I don't
mean,
know.
because
but there was also somebody.
in Melbourne.
There was also a female who was also feeding the mice. Maybe I don't know, bro. I'm
Feeding
just
mice?
playing. There was a mouse in the apartment. There's some kind of story
Oh
about
my
that.
gosh,
I don't have a fact checker
disease-carrying
with me,
mice.
so
oh,
it's the bubonic COVID plague.
how about that, rats?
Rats. But what I actually wanted to draw your attention to was there was this one story from Australia Day, and it fucking
What happened?
hit
It was
me.
like yesterday.
It hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday.
Today's today. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, carry on.
Today is what's the date today?
I don't know.
Today is
28th?
the 28th.
Yes.
All right, 2 days ago was Australia Day on the 26th. Now, I'm not going to go into change the date or anything like that. Okay, that's a different story. I'm not going to touch on
We're Kiwis.
with my lack
We'll
of
say
knowledge.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're Kiwis. But on Australia Day, the 26th, there was this teenager man
Yeah.
stole a car.
Okay.
Right? Stole a car, went for a joyride, and then there was this couple.
Yeah.
Right, and they were walking their 2 dogs,
Mm.
and they got hit, man.
That's sad.
They died.
Oh, that's sad.
I don't know if you've seen the story yet, but man, it broke my heart.
Here in
recently
Brisbane?
Here in Brisbane, yeah.
Whereabouts?
Alexandra Hills.
Okay.
It
up
broke my
north.
heart because they were walking their dogs. This is at 5:30, and she was pregnant. There's photos of them like in front of their Christmas tree. And she's even got a photo of the ultrasound of the baby, man. So these guys already had this. They had announced it. Excuse me. And you know their families and their friends, man. They were looking forward to this. People were looking forward to this. You know, a new addition to the family.
2021.
It hit me, man.
That's
Hit me
massive.
hard. And this piece of shit, this 17-year-old who
little
stole,
shit.
just went on a joyride, went hit and run.
Excuse me. Stolen car?
Her stolen car was a
Oh.
Land Cruiser.
What
You know how big those
yeah,
things
those
are?
big things, man. Can
Yeah,
take
man.
anything out.
That's
man.
right. And so they went on joyride and then just mowed them.
So, what? He was drunk?
No, he
Like-
was trying. He was running away from the cops. He stole a
Holy-
car. There's this one footage, and it's from the. They're right next to this other car, but the car behind that car, you can see the dash cam. This person in the Land Cruiser was like showing off, yelling at the driver at the lights. Probably, maybe they were drunk. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't excuse the fact that they murdered three
Slaughter.
people. All right, 3 people, man. So I was hit by it all day yesterday. It hit me hard, man, because you know, everyone will eventually have their own families. Everyone eventually moves to that kind of a life, and if you have, then you know what.
Oh, it's
you
something
know
you
the
don't
story.
wish on anyone.
Nah,
man.
no one wishes, man.
No, that's just.
But
so
everyone gets to
sad.
the stage where you're expecting a baby. Your
Yeah.
families know. Your families are really happy for. Everyone's happy, man. You just had Christmas. It's your last Christmas, not being a family member.
That's massive.
So
That's-
it hit me hard, man. So I thought about it all day yesterday, man. I just felt like, man, my heart out to to the family out there. If you guys have memorial service, I'm happy to go and attend, just to pay some respect, man. Because yeah, sorry, man, but yeah. So for those of you who have details of the memorial service, maybe the family just wants to have their own thing going on, but
No.
if it's open to the public or anything like that, my wishes to the family and the friends out there who were affected. I'm sorry.
It's really hard news to take.
Guy's
I
a piece
guess.
of shit,
I mean,
man.
for anyone that just hears anything like that, I mean, I guess it puts you in perspective and it shouldn't be, but condolences those to the past and for the families that are survived by them. We only just hope for the best in your life, and we remember those that are passed as well, and celebrate their life. But it puts things in perspective, I guess, in terms of news. But I guess for you and your life, I actually, that's probably one of the hardest things that's my ultimate fear, is to lose someone. And yeah, so
Yeah,
that's big.
yeah,
So I just so I just hope everyone else on that note, I just hope everyone else that's driving while they're listening, maybe, perhaps, or going for a drive soon, or just doing anything that might pause or cause that might be close to somewhat of danger, just be safe. Take care. And be in touch with your loved ones.
yeah, be in touch with loved ones, even if you can't give them a moment of thought. These two that went through, it's a tragedy. It's a proper tragedy.
Yeah.
And it's things that just shouldn't happen.
It's crazy. I mean, Australia Day the other day, I went out to Christmead, South Brisbane, Logan. Massive car crash, dude. I don't know what was going on, how this car got to the other side, because it's 3 lanes straight
Right,
each
I
way.
see.
One way all the way, 3 lanes straight, and there's a big center in the middle. But it's all just grass. So I don't know how this car got to the other side. But yeah, thank goodness, and I from what I saw driving past, because we had to just drive past to get through. I was with Kena, and yeah, so I just pray that everyone was going to be not extremely hurt, because I know, I mean, see, judging by the look of both vehicles, man, someone's got to be hurt from that. But I just hope that it wasn't anything more than that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, of course.
just these days, man, like, I know we YOLO, but YOLO, take care because of that. You know what I mean? It's fun, yeah, what you might think, but man, there's someone else behind the wheel that has dreams and aspirations just as much as yours. But look, I want to bring it down to, I mean, I'm tearing up here, but I think
it's okay, man.
what's
It's all right too. It's part about being. It's part of being human.
yeah.
I mean, I had that the other day, man. I was just I was down in the dumps about it. But it's because it's so relatable.
yeah,
All lives are relatable.
Yeah,
all right. And
yeah.
no one's more important than anyone else.
yeah,
if anything, and if you're a piece of shit 17-year-old who decides that it's great to just steal a car, go for a joyride, crash the car, and get caught by the police.
Man, that's
That guy's charged with two counts of murder, man.
man, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
really bad.
he's starting his life as well. That the tragic thing is that not to put focus on this kid, but the tragic thing is you whoever you are, like 17-year-old, your life's not going to be the same anymore. You've already taken away 3 lives, and you're not gonna, like, your options are already up. Like, you've already ruined your life already. You know, some people get to do that in their 50s. You get to do it at 17, man. You know, it's a shame.
I'm just trying to figure out things now, dude. I'm twice your age, man. Like, fire out.
Yeah.
Or
I just hope that you end up. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. We'll move on.
Yeah,
We're sending condolences and thoughts and prayers out to them.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
But we'll move on, and
We'll go to other local news. So, did you hear about John Banks back home in New Zealand? When we say back home, we always think New Zealand. So
yeah.
did you hear about John Banks on the radio?
What, is that guy still around?
Yeah, on Throwback?
Oh, like he's got his own show. Or he was a guest.
No, it's his own show.
Oh, John Banks got a show. Okay, what did he say?
Okay, so here's the backlash. So it blew up all yesterday and the day before, but this guy they had a caller come through, and he was saying how much he didn't like the Māori community.
What?
Yeah, man.
He specifically said that?
Yeah,
those words?
Yeah. Well, I'm
so
paraphrasing
along the lines.
here, okay?
Yeah,
if you guys want to
fair enough,
fact
fair
check me,
enough.
please just listen to it.
Yeah, carry on.
But John Banks also responded in support by saying, yeah, those guys are in Stone Age.
Yeah.
Those guys are in the Stone Age, dude.
True.
So it was kind of, so he was supporting it. So I wouldn't say he got cancelled because I don't think New Zealand would have cancelled him.
Yeah.
Specifically, I think they would have just taken his show away, maybe, and then he's probably still got opportunities out there. Okay, we're gonna cut to a short break because we've got 2 things that are gonna happen. That one's gonna use the bathroom, but also at the same time, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna carry on with it. Okay?
Yeah,
the second thing that's gonna go.
I'll be quick.
The second thing that's gonna happen. Hey, what's up? This is TJ, and you're listening to. This is Abro, the Abro's channel. I'm just gonna hijack this for now. So for John Banks, I don't think they would have cancelled him completely. I think they would have just taken a show away. Just knowing how New Zealand politics goes, they won't take his opportunity to generate revenue for other corporates. So I think he would be fine. I think he's going to get more backlash in the future, and I think people will just probably forget about it anyway. But that's what's happened. So racist comments to Māori communities is a massive no-no. It's always been. It should be. It's racism. Please don't do it. What else is happening at the moment is we'll talk about this later, but I do want to touch base on a specific sport events that's going to happen. But I want to touch on some entertainment. Okay, so I want to just open the channel for everybody who hasn't watched this on Netflix, and if you got shows you highly recommend, please recommend them to me. I want to watch it, and I will give you my opinion on it. So lately, I've been watching. I've actually, me and my girlfriend, we finished binging this one show called Cheer, and it's about cheerleading. Okay, I like it. For those of you guys, men out there who don't want to watch anything that feels like it's emasculating to the male ego, I think you're wrong. You should be watching this show. It's called Cheer. It's based on cheerleaders. It's about the best show. Welcome back, Darwin.
Yo.
It's about the best show, the best cheerleading squad in America.
Okay.
And it's not about the cheerleading itself.
Yeah.
It's about the freaking ruthless coach, man. She's legit.
Who plays
They've
the
won
coach? Do we know?
13 times.
Wow.
Right in the past, and this is about the lead up, this is about their lead up into the finals. It's so good because everyone, like even the kids, kids are like, I think they just came out of high school.
Okay.
Some of them are high school dropouts, and they're trying to get into
but
college.
Like they're like in their 20s, acting as if they're in high school, like the actual actors themselves, or they're actually kids from.
They're actually kids.
Oh.
It's so good, man. Because you
Wow.
see the background of these kids. A lot of them come from poor backgrounds.
Wow.
You know, it's weird. The weird thing about America is that they give you a scholarship for anything. Now, just please, anyone who's in America at the moment, tell me if I'm wrong.
Give me a scholarship.
But if
I'll play
let's just say,
football.
for example, if I wanna say be a dartboard champion, will I get
Shit.
a scholarship into university? Because it sounds like you guys give it to anybody. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not just this; it's this other show that I watched. But just going on with cheer, these guys came out of nowhere, man. Like they're from like broken homes, a lot of them, and they're freaking brilliant. Cheerleading is underrated, man. It's an athlete sport,
Yeah.
right? And you're an athlete the whole entire time. It's like dancing. It's like hip hop dancing, all the time,
Oh, okay.
right?
Oh, what is this? Netflix or Prime or
On Netflix, called Cheer.
Cheer?
Bro,
and
it's so
like,
good.
It's like relevant, like 2020, 21.
It was from the 2016, I think, 2016
Oh, okay.
champs finals.
Wow.
But you know what the funny thing about it is that you got I forgot the name of the, because I've been watching so many shows in between.
Yeah.
But you got the name of the of the cheerleading squad.
Yeah.
That it's focused around. And then you also have, like, sometimes they'll just start dropping some other teams, and you have this one particular team which is their rival, and it looks like when you're watching it, I watch Bring It On, and I don't remember the name of the bad guys, but they're the bad guys, right? And so you're watching this other team, they're all in black, they're the bad guys.
Hey. Oh.
You know, every show that has like
Yeah.
dancing,
Oh, bad guys coming.
yeah, bad guys always wear black.
Damn.
So you're watching it.
I like
and,
Bring It On.
And the end, bro. Honestly, I didn't even know the names. I
Eliza
didn't even know
Dushku. Sorry.
the bad guys, right? Because they briefly touch on the bad guys.
Yeah.
I'm calling them bad guys because they are.
BGs.
You have the bad guys because the bad guys always lose. You have the bad guys, and they touch on like their past wins.
Oh.
And in one year they won. I swear it's the exact same uniform. The Bring It On heroes wore.
The red one?
And- yeah, the red one with the triangle. Like,
oh, come on.
It's legit, man. I was like, I was sitting there thinking,
Ready?
did they take the idea from Bring It On, or did Bring It On
surely.
take the idea from these guys? See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, whoa, it's so good, man. Because these kids work hard. It's an athlete sport, man.
Yeah.
You're getting thrown.
Yeah.
You have to be strong.
Yeah.
Imagine
So,
holding
were the
someone.
guys getting thrown too? Nah, they
Guys
throwing the
don't get
girls.
thrown. No, you get
Throwing
tumblers.
the girls around and stuff.
Yeah, you get tumblers. Tumblers are the ones who and flyers. Flyers are the ones in the air.
Oh, gee.
Right, and so you got to be light for that stuff.
Yeah.
But you're not light enough. Think of it like throwing a kettlebell up several times. Like, how many times during the day? And
I
you're holding a
reckon-
kettlebell up above your head.
I remember Bring It On stars back in the day, and I was like, yo, I could do that. I could throw someone. Like, that'd be cool.
I thought that too. I
But,
can't do that.
But maybe, like, for how long? I don't know. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, think of it like you're practicing the whole time
Thimble.
into the night. It's not easy, man. It's like throwing a 30-kilo kettlebell.
Oh. 30
The
kgs?
whole time.
Are
But
they
think
only
of it-
30 kgs?
No, they're not. They're not.
I mean,
but-
because I was thinking Bring It On.
You know, for reference
Kristen
sake,
Dunst.
for reference sake, think about throwing a 30-kilo kettlebell for hours over your head, bro. And you gotta come back the next day. That's the thing.
Oh.
And the next day, and then there's no rest days. That's part of your
Alright.
scholarship. Is you gotta be part of this
It's kinda
this
like-
cheerleading squad.
Lately I've been changing my training regimen, like, just a little bit different. I've been going real... I don't know if everyone holding up their weights. Everyone's got their own different levels, but I've been doing some for my sake with all my injuries in my back and my spine and my so like I've been trying to get to that point. Like, I've been holding that weight for quite a while, like, and trying different things though, but like being in that's an athlete sport, like.
It's an athlete sport, man. You're throwing bodies.
So how long are the episodes then?
I think they're like 40 minutes, man. I didn't pay attention to it. I think it's 8 episodes. All right, we're back. So okay, for those of you who didn't know, the sound mixer that I've got, the battery died. So now we're charging it.
Ooh, but we will carry on.
Yeah. So what was I talking about before?
That chair. How long is the episode?
Oh, episodes. Episodes are it's about 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
About 40 minutes long, and just the best part about it is just the development of some of the, man, I like to say characters, but they're not fictional. They're real, of the people.
Okay.
You know, some of them actually like are stars, man.
What? Like who? Who plays who?
No, like they're stars. Like you Instagram them, they got millions of followers.
What? Already?
It's
Just from the
crazy.
show?
Nah. Not just from the show. It's these guys are well known. They're just well known because if you're the best of the best in cheerleading,
Wow.
you have all these kids.
So they actually got
you have kids
cheerleaders
that
for
wanna-
this, not actors and train them to be
no,
a cheerleader.
no, it's proper. It's a proper academy,
Holy.
and so the best part about it that I think is there is the coach.
Yeah.
She's ruthless, and by ruthless I mean she's one of the best coaches. She's the best coach out there. People will disagree. They'll say, "Oh no, because she doesn't hustle like me. I'm out there trying to get new players. This is
jeez.
new recruits."
Yeah.
She just sits at her desk and she goes, "Hey, you should join my academy." And then people just say, "Yeah, why not?"
What?
But I think when you have the caliber of being the best, you can do that.
Yeah. Well, it speaks for itself, really, in those types of situations, I guess.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
how many seasons or what?
Just the one season. I think it was popularized in 2019, but I didn't hear about it until now. So if you've seen it, please share with me some ideas and some thoughts about it because it's. I heard some rumors, man. I heard some shit about some of the guys on there as well.
Oh, okay.
Because it's been some time since they've been on Netflix. So some people have gone some different routes. Others have just gone more glamorous and more
and just
stardom.
Stardom. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they've boosted up, but others haven't. Let me know.
So what's your
what you
rating
guys
in it?
think.
What do you rate it out of
Best show I've seen.
ABC?
Best show I've seen. Man.
ABC. So
Hey,
you give it an A plus?
100% gets an A plus. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's the way
It's an A bros A plus then.
It's
eh?
the way the story has been told. The way it breaks down. Think of it like watching Last Dance. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now,
8 episodes.
Each episode had an agenda.
Yeah.
But it's told differently.
It all
man.
comes together.
Yeah, it all comes together.
You just know that's the story.
Except the Last Dance has a lot of time travel. You have your future and your back.
Yeah,
your past.
yeah.
This is just
Someone's
one
telling
linear
it.
story. I love it because it doesn't. You learn as you watch. You see certain players just come out of their shell. It's freaking great, man. And I like that. It's some
alright.
guys are noobs. They're new to the scene, and you just see them just get better and better and better. It's good. It's inspiring. That's what I found of it because as we go halfway through the season, I'm on the floor doing plank holds.
Shit.
And-
What do you mean? Cheerleading?
No, I'm doing plank holds. I'm like, okay, so my training
Gotta
regimen.
get the
I
core.
haven't given you guys any context about it, but I used to do a lot of strength training. But now, my goal is more gymnastics kind of holds. I want to do human flag. I want to do levers, front levers, side levers. I want to do all this stuff because, man, like, when's the best time in your life where you can do it? Now. Because it will be, honestly, man, it'll be way harder being old.
Holy.
I haven't seen an old person do a flag. And the number of old people that can do it starts to diminish as you get past a certain
Some
age.
people out there are crazy, eh?
They're crazy,
No,
man.
but you're right on that. Like health and wellness right now, it's right now. Like,
right now.
don't wait. And that's just life, really, I guess, in general.
Yeah, so that's my goal at the moment. And this is so inspiring because, even funny enough, my girlfriend was she started doing stretches. Her posture was she was trying to improve
Nice
on her posture. That's
one.
funny. Eh? It was funny, but she was inspired too. And I think it's something that
Hey.
if you watch it with your friends, great, man. Like, the thing you should take out of it, I'm not saying you should take this out of it, but the thing to take out of it is just watching these guys work really hard, and they're fit. They're fit. And anyone can be fit. But this is one guy. He doesn't look fit. He looks a bit of he got a cheerleading chubby, and he's the carry.
Hey.
He's freaking legit.
Hey, are we still doing, are we still doing Zumba on Saturdays? Are these guys still doing? Nah, haven't been doing it lately?
Nah, since
Okay.
COVID, man, I've just been steering away from going to any classes,
Oh, yeah.
any dance classes. Not Zumba.
Fair
We're not doing Zumba, man. What the heck?
Body jam.
Body jam.
Is it that?
Body jam.
Yep, body jam. Oh, shabam.
Shabam. Body jam.
We still doing that? I'm keen. I'm just saying,
I'll still
whenever
do
you
it.
guys are ready, just let me know. Even if I'm hungover on a Saturday morning, I'm keen.
I'll still
Let
do
me
it.
just do it.
I'll still do it.
Look,
I'm still keen.
I
I'm
love-
just avoiding people at the moment,
Yeah.
especially in regards to the COVID thing. I don't feel I just
That's okay.
It's just me, man. I just
That's
don't
all
feel
right.
safe.
That's all right. That's
I
all
don't
right.
know,
That's all
people.
good.
I still
Whenever
don't
you're
wear-
ready, bro.
I still don't wear a
I'm
mask,
just saying,
though, but,
because I
whatever.
feel like I honestly feel like I haven't gone out to clubs for a while, and I mean, COVID. I think you can now, so that's cool. But like, I'm kind of keen to kind of have a boogie. whatever it be, even doing shabam. So, like this Les Mills class down there at the gym.
Don't hate, all you haters.
Hey, I just told the
I
whole
like it,
world,
man. I like it.
even if the whole world's not listening, that
Hey,
I do shabam.
I'm
so,
down for that.
Yo.
I'm down for that. You guys down for anything? Anything.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that's me for now in terms of local news. You know, you got your. I'm gonna say it again. John Banks and his racism.
Yeah, that's what
Also,
the heck?
yeah, right.
I hate that.
I mean, he was calling Moldy Stone Age, man. Stone Age people with their Stone Age ideas. Mate, come on, man.
Honestly,
Let's not touch on that.
and for him to have that ideal, and it's 2021. Whenever once upon a time he was running for prime minister or local government, I'm so glad he never made it, because what kind of surrounding community would we have with a leader like that?
Yeah,
like
absolutely. You know what was also interesting to me though, and this thought came to me in regards to in certain communities back home in New Zealand. Now, for those of you who don't know, and for some of you who kind of think that this is kind of here and there, tall poppy syndrome is massive back home. It's big. It's bread and butter.
What's tall poppy syndrome?
Okay, so tall poppy. Thanks for the question. Tall poppy syndrome is when people around you are excelling, and you, as a community, bring them back down to earth. And so people at home, they don't try and strive to be excellent or the best, because everyone else around them brings them back down to. They say
brings
stay
them
humble.
down.
Yeah, it brings them down. They say stay humble. It's about staying humble. It's not being out there being what's the word, like being loud.
Yeah.
It's about be like everyone else kind of thing.
Oh,
It's
that's
massive,
tall
man.
poppy syndrome.
But it's
So no one's out there like saying, "Hey, man, go for it." Support, like, you know, it's
rare, very hard. Except, because I noticed this in the Polynesian community. They're like this the whole time. It's not like this in the Māori community. If you want to be the best, they're like, yeah, be the best. Do this and this, provided you keep doing all this other, our cultural stuff as well. Then yeah, of course.
Of
You
course.
can get all this,
Alignment.
respect.
Yeah.
But just don't forget your roots.
The roots, yeah.
Right, 660.
Exactly. No, don't forget your
Yeah.
roots.
Whereas in the Polynesian community, I'm speaking this from the heart, because all you guys out there, I know you guys are really good. I know you guys have it inside you, and when someone speaks up in the Polynesian community, you all support that person because they're speaking from the heart, and it's coming, and it's exactly the same thing that you want to say as well from inside you, but something inside you just holding you back, man. You shouldn't be holding back.
But you gotta understand is that, like, representative, it's coming from you for not just them, but for us. Because,
that's
for
right.
them, but like tall poppy syndrome, like,
Be the best, man.
enjoy and thrive in your element.
Yeah. Be the best, no ego though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also stay humble.
Stay humble. Have fun. That's all it is, really. Eh? Honestly,
have
go out there,
fun.
have fun. Tell me how it was afterwards. Like, that's like,
That's right.
Let's just spread love, man.
You got anything for us, man?
No, well, I think I know we've like, this is going to be the first of many, and I think it's going to be I think it's going to be one of those things where we're just going to be learning from all of our pods, and also
Darwin's looking at me because he's trying to see if I have some time to keep going.
no, I actually
should
want to
cut it.
wrap up.
Oh, you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
No, we haven't finished, man.
Oh, what do
There's
you
one
got?
more.
Yeah, I'll carry on then. Go.
Okay, so Darwin brought this to my attention. I'm waiting for you to
I
say
was
it,
waiting
man.
for you to go, so I was gonna. Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who just like me, I'm just in the know right now.
Yo.
But there was an announcement yesterday: Jake Paul versus
Oh, that's right.
Ben Askren.
Whoever that is, honestly, for some people that might know, I don't know. But, like, as you guys know, maybe if you guys search it up, Jake Paul is.
Let me give you the rundown.
Yeah, do it.
So most people who are listening know who Jake Paul is. Social media celebrity, YouTube celebrity, him and his brother, he's also taken on boxing at the moment, right? His previous fight was with.
Wasn't it Nate Robinson? We watched it with him when Mike Tyson did his thing with Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, that's right.
last month.
Yeah, and you saw Robinson go down. Okay.
Nate Robinson just got knocked out in, I think, the first or second round.
Yeah, he got shook, man. But
Yeah.
But just to give you some context of Jake Paul, that's where he's come from, and so he's still warm from fighting. Ben Askren, though, Bellator champ, as well as I think
He's got his own
he's champ somewhere
podcast.
else.
Talking about,
He's got his own podcast.
but yeah, talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's why I've seen all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about Ben. He's retired. He retired a year ago.
Really?
A year and a bit. Yeah, some odd.
Dang.
Yeah. So he's already retired. This guy's 36 years old, man. And so compared to a 24-year-old, completely different story, man. Here's the other thing about it.
Yeah.
Ben Askren never fought. Hasn't had a boxing career. Not a striker. He's a wrestler.
So, okay.
Not a wrestler. Wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Effectively, he's a grappler.
How did this guy come about? Why did he go, yeah, I'll fight you? Because traditionally, like initially, Jake Paul was calling out Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor don't give two shits about that kid.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't give two shits. He's actually annoying to me. I hate it. Like, just stick to your YouTube shit. Like, you're not a boxer, and they say pro boxers like he's not even a pro boxer.
No, let him
he's
box.
an amateur boxer.
Let him box, man.
I'll let him box and get messed up. But like, where did he go about like, hey, I'm on social media. I'm an internationally known whatever YouTuber or whatever, and I'm just gonna call out the best guy.
Hashtag stay humble.
Psst. Like and whoever was his brother Logan Paul trying to call out kind of Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather,
Calling out
like,
Floyd.
and they're gonna do it because it's for the money, and like Floyd's like, yeah, I'll knock this kid out.
Well,
I'm
everyone's gonna
pretty
do
sure.
it for the money, but Ben's doing it because why? I don't know why Ben's doing it. Maybe it's for the money. Maybe he got a good deal out of it. Maybe it's a good deal.
They
he can
probably did
resist.
get a good deal that he needs.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Or maybe
How did he come about?
maybe he really wants to just teach this kid a lesson.
Because otherwise, I'd be like, Jake Paul, come at me, bro. I'll fight you.
Bum fights. Yeah, bum
Yo,
fight you,
bum
man.
fights.
Let's do bum fights. Backyard.
Yo,
Kimbo
come
style.
to Brisbane, man.
Kimbo style. Fly here.
Me over. Give me the 10K.
Fly
I'll
here,
fight you.
Take your quarantine. All right, like a man. And
All right.
then, you know, let's see.
When Ben
Or like a tennis player.
Askren beats your ass, come and fight me. I know you're bigger than me and whatever, so I don't give a shit.
He's not bigger than
Look
you.
at this guy. Hey, no, this guy's like, I'm like 5.
Oh, you're talking about no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's taller than me. He's got the
He's got the
I'm
reach.
gonna do Mike Tyson on this kid. No, but really, like, where do these guys go about? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get big. I just started boxing now. I'm just gonna call these guys out on social media. Where do they go about it? Who do these guys think they are?
It's the hype train, man. And you know, if you have a fan base, you want the fan base to stay with you. So why not just create a hype train out of it?
I think it's crazy.
Personally, this is just me.
Yeah,
I think Jake Paul's gonna win.
yeah. I mean, he's had more boxing training than I guess that guy.
Yep.
Than
Yeah,
Ben Askren.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Askren hasn't had he doesn't have a boxing career at all. He's not a striker, from what we know, and it could just end up be the same circumstance as Poirier versus
jeez.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
Poirier's been
inactivity.
warm the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been warm the whole time. McGregor's been
yeah.
resting,
He's been sparring and all that.
Resting,
But I mean,
spending time with his missus.
he's an athlete first and foremost.
making
But
money.
taking time, man.
You know, doing the whole was it whiskey he's on? Whiskey that he's doing.
Jake Paul.
No, McGregor.
Oh,
He's been busy doing all these other things
like
to generate revenue streams that, you know, man, Poirier deserved it.
And I mean, talk about that. Like, just going back for a second, and Pat is here actually, guys. He's doing his own thing at the moment. But I'm gonna wrap that piece up a little bit on just last pod. Pat goes, put all your money in Dustin Poirier, and what did he say? Put all your money, and what happened? Dustin Poirier won.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and
Pat
exactly
came from the right angles. He said, look, he's
exactly
been training the whole time.
every almost pretty much point for point. Pat was on key and exactly explained.
was right.
I mean, we were lit, but
He was right. I didn't put any money down, though, but he was right.
I did, but we put on the round. Damn, I put on round 3 and round 4. Dustin Poirier. He go down around round 2. Anyway, I just think, yeah, I just going back to Jake
It was a
Paul.
sad day for the Conor fans.
Yeah, for everyone out there.
For the McGregans.
The Creegans. What a name.
Yeah, so that's what I was waiting for, everyone. What are you watching, man? Shows, whatever.
Literally,
Yeah.
once upon a time, and you know this, I've just started. What is that one called? Anime. Airbender Korra.
Oh, Korra.
What's it called officially?
The Legend of Korra?
Legend of Korra Last Airbender or something. No?
Not last Airbender.
Airbending.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Airbending
Bender.
style.
Bending
Bender.
style, yeah. Legend of Korra. So I only just like carried on from where I last left off, and it's probably been 10, 15 years since I've last watched properly. So, and I've always ended up on the 3rd episode, and then I keep forgetting to watch the 4th. So I've just started today on the 4th while I was at the gym. I was in the gym and I was just watching.
Well done.
So I'm looking forward to that, and just finally finishing it 10, 15 years later. It's one of those things that it's an achievement. Like nah, I'm gonna do something now. That's for me.
How old are you?
Younger than you. Nah.
Hey, by the way, Darwin's birthday's coming up, so if any of you guys want to know, leave a comment. Leave a comment if you want to know any more details.
Yeah, take a guess. It's now, what are we, January 28th. My birthday is within the next 6 weeks or something.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Do you have any last plugs, man? Anything you want to say? Anything?
Well,
anything you want to add on?
As I said, like just looking forward to a few things. Obviously, we're now into pod 2, and we're going to be bringing up a few more guests and a few more friends. I just got to have a good chat with them and see if they're keen. But I'm pretty sure they are. So we will, in the next couple of weeks, bring on a few mates, have chat about a few different topics. And I'm hoping that you guys are listening, following our journey, and having a bit of fun with us. So, at the same time, with that, I just want to say thank you.
I'll go in as well. Don't forget the certain things that had happened just recently, especially that couple that had passed away. Okay, keep them in your thoughts. I think it's really important because it's relatable. It's tragic, and I think it's something to just remember to live the moment. Because you could, it could all just go away the next day. So live it like it's your best day ever.
Yeah.
I want to add on as well, if I can.
Mm.
Just a plug. I'm looking into starting a podcast on my own. It could even be a branch of this channel, which would be great.
Nice.
But it's more 10-minute podcasts.
Cool.
Episode. It's something that you can just listen to on your drive to work. That's what I'm hoping for. And I want to cover four different topics: health, wealth, love, and happiness. If you have any ideas on how it should go, I'm thinking of drinking. I love making coffee, so it's 10 minutes with TJ. Okay,
nice.
I want to call it things that make you go
ooh,
or things that make you go
that's an ad.
Fruju
Remember
ad.
that? Fruju, eh?
Fruju, let's go.
Things that make you go ooh.
La la, say ooh. Yeah, so I'm thinking something like that. 10 minutes. It's still in the rough works at the moment, but I do want to. Maybe I'll hook it up with this, man. It'll be awesome.
That's awesome,
some
man.
work, yeah? But maybe I'm thinking one episode every day.
Yeah.
Health, wealth, love, and happiness.
Great.
Share your thoughts with me, guys. If you think this is something that's going to be awesome, and you want to give it a listen, then share some love. It'll be awesome because I'm still going to do it regardless of what you guys say. But I want to do it.
Yeah.
And it'll be awesome just to be part of your morning on your way to work. Or when you're having your coffee. I think that's fucking cool.
Beautiful.
I make my own coffee and I by that I mean I buy the coffee beans and I grind it up and I enjoy it my own way, and it'll be interesting to share it with you.
Yeah.
So that's me, man. That's what I'm looking to start up pretty soon.
So look out for that, guys. We're going to bring that up in the next couple of pods when we get an official and when everything's all set up and done.
Thank you.
And maybe write in the comments, ask us a question. TJ will hit you guys back up. Right now, all you can do is set it up on the YouTube channel. So it's A-Bros channel on YouTube, or otherwise find us on Spotify, A-Bros channel. Again,
share some love, send some hearts.
That's it. Share some love. Share it with your friends if you like. And also anything that you prefer, you want us to talk about, any type of topics, any type of comments, any questions you might have for us specifically, whether it's myself, TJ, Kano, or Pat. Obviously, we're going to have some new guests in the couple weeks to come. So, just share the love. So, in saying that, I just want to say thank you for listening this far, and I appreciate your time.
Time is important.
On the couch, so whether you are like me at the gym listening to a podcast, otherwise watching sport, and behind the scenes listening to a podcast,
or you're on the train on the way home, work,
or on the way to work, on the way going home from work. So I wish you all the best, but above all else, just be safe out there and look after your loved ones and let them know. Okay.
Also, some final thoughts. If you want to be part of the podcast, let us know in the comments. Send us a message, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We
Don't
open it.
be shy. It's open to everybody.
We'll bring
if
it
you want
out.
to be part of this, okay? It's a means to get a message across. It's a means to catch up. It's a means to inform everybody. So we want people to be part of it. It's open for everybody.
That's awesome.
But just remember, there's the original 4. The 4.
Yeah. I was going to say something.
Yeah.
Don't recall me